So, just as Werner said, the world record attempts began to give the program the publicity it needed. They were more than just PR stunts, however. Our first aggressive experimental flights gave us all important data with regards to flying and returning from space. For example, by using data from one of the flights, Werner was able to run a simulation that showed that, upon re-entering Kerbin's atmosphere, external temperatures would become what he described as quite hot. These temperatures, as it turns out, were on par with the surface of Kerbal, and so were unlike anything me, Bob, or Bill had experienced in the flight core. To counteract this, a heat shield, made of an ablative, heat-absorbing material, was fitted to the base of our flimsy capsule, so that when we did burn up, at least one piece would survive, so we could claim on the insurance. With that problem solved, almost all the preparations were now in place. The program was all but ready to make history and complete the first ever orbital flight around Kerbin. But Werner, as is always his way, likes to keep us on our toes. And the news he gave us three prior to the flight was his biggest curveball yet. You see that, boys? That's our rocket. In about 6 hours' time, one of us is gonna be riding that thing to space. Damn right, Jeb, and God help us if it's Bill riding that rocket into space. Hey, fuck you, Bob. I'm just as good of a pilot as you and Jeb. Alright, so that's why you have the least amount of flight hours in the flight corps compared to us two. Makes sense now, really, doesn't it? Well, I couldn't exactly help the fact that I was assigned as science officer now, could I? You could have actually flown some planes rather than acting like a complete geek. Oh, you know what? Fuck you, man. I've had enough of your bullshit. Gentlemen! Can we please show some professional manners? Look at it this way. Whoever goes up in that ship today, it doesn't matter. We're all still contributing to making history, okay? We're all part of one team, and without this team, we wouldn't be anywhere right now. So please, show some respect for one another. Oh, you're not gonna pull this commander shit again, are you, Jay? Don't tempt me, Bob. Remember that regardless of whether Werner is in charge of us or not, I'm still in charge of you. And quite frankly, at the moment, I'm sick of your fucking attitude, dog. You need to simmer the hell down. Oh, right, so give me one good reason why I should, Commander. You've done pretty much all of the flights so far anyway. Because if you want a shot at making history at any point in the future, then you should stick with us, buddy. Just look around you. What other organizations are pushing the forefront of what's possible with Kerbal kind? Oh yeah, the Flight Corps. And they're not exactly gonna ask for you back, are they? Well, they did with your father. Bob! You are now walking a very thin line. I tell you, if you do not shut up right now, I will— Sounds like the banter is in full flow this morning, yeah? Oh, morning, Werner. I guess you could say that. Oh, tut me light, Bill. I was talking to Jeb. Oh, okay. Sorry, Werner. Quite alright, my young Bill. So, Jeb, sounds like you were having a very large debate back there. Yeah, guess you could say that, Werner. I remember when I was your age and I had debates such as that. The price of snacks have really gone up recently, haven't they? Jesus Christ. Well, actually, Werner, we actually wanted to— Bob! Trust me, that line is getting thinner and thinner by the minute. Wow. Really was heated, huh? It's okay, we're cool again now, we're all friends. Of course we are, Jeb. What we actually wanted to know, though, Werner, was who's flying the rocket today? I mean, we've still had no clearance from ground control. Well, the funny thing is that I was just coming to tell you. None of you are going to be flying the rocket today. Wait. What? Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, by the sounds of things, you guys need to, how'd you say, get your shit together. In the meantime, we will have a replacement Kerbinaut who will take that flight and so also the place in the history books. You guys are welcome to come to mission control though and watch over proceedings. Well, have we got a choice, Werner? Not really, I'm afraid. The Kerbinaut we are sending up is, how you say, a rookie when it comes to actually flying, let alone flying within space. We think because of this, she is the perfect test subject to try things that have never been tried before within space. Wait, what? A rookie and a she? This is fucking bullshit, man!
How about I ram that rocket up your ass, you fucking asshole?
Whoa. Jeez. Sorry, man.
Yeah, and you better fucking be, you fucking sexist bastard. Yeah, you really like your insults, don't you? Oh, I'm just getting started, motherfucker.
Anyway, gentlemen, this is Valentina Kerman. As I said, she's going to be the pilot for this mission, no matter what you guys say. Okay, Werner, I get it. What I want to know is if this is such a dangerous mission and no one has ever done this thing before, why are we sending a complete novice into Kerbin orbit? It makes no sense to me. Well, you see, Jeb, Valentina is no ordinary novice, if you get what I'm saying. Go on. You see, Valentina is initially from the flight corps like you. However, she is not from your division, hence why you have probably never seen her in your life. She is from the second
research division. We specialized in stuff such as zero-G and the effects on the Kerbal body. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think it was something similar to what your father was working on before he passed away, Jeb.
But wait, my father was a pilot. How could he be working on something like that?
Someone has to build the planes, don't they, bastard? That's what my team was in charge of. We researched the different technologies that were on board the planes that your father flew.
Wait, does that mean
And no, it doesn't mean I was involved in that stupid little accident, Jeb. I arrived on the team about 3 months after the accident. You were probably still in training at the time.
Oh. Okay. Damn. Okay, gang, we should get moving. The launch is only an hour or so away. Valentina, you need to go and, how you say, suit up. We don't want you dying instantly if the cabin explodes. Especially not to an oxygen leak, shall we say.
Sure, sounds good, Werner. I'll see you guys on the launch pad. Pleasure to meet you, Bill. Jeb? Asshole. See you around.
Damn, she is good.
You know what, Bill? That line is now so small and thin that it could represent your dick. Now let's get out there and give Valentina the help she needs.
Sure thing, Commander. Yo, Bob, you heard the order? Let's move out.
Sure thing, Jeb. I just want to be fucking appreciated sometimes, I swear to God. Fuck's sake.
I just realised I called Bill Bob and Bob Bill again for the second episode running. I'm such an idiot. But anyway, guys, welcome to the long-awaited episode 2 of Operation Exploration. Wow, I have taken a long time to actually get this thing out. I've been doing so much other stuff with regards to work and just general other stuff, really, in life. I get my results this Thursday for my GCSEs, which is definitely nerve-wracking, but I've been kind of enjoying life. That's probably why you haven't seen as many videos as I perhaps would have liked over the past, well, week or two. But anyway, here is Valentina Kerman on her first orbital trip onto Kerbin. You can see here that we still don't have patch conics with the tracking station. I will upgrade it at the end of this video. I do manage to upgrade it with the funds we get from this mission. Couple of things to note while we actually get into orbit. You can see we get our first successful orbital flight, and I get very, very excited. And so we just start doing science, EVA, all the usual stuff. You've probably always seen this before if you have actually watched a KSP Let's Play of a career mode before. But basically, I upgraded, off camera, I upgraded the astronaut complex, and I think that's it. I think that's the only building I upgraded off camera that you guys didn't see. Pure reason was so that I could actually get the characters to film the cinematic for the opening segment of this video. Just so I could get someone in a white suit to play Werner von Kerman. Just purely no other reason. So we're doing science here with Valentina. Obviously Valentina has proven herself to actually be worthy of flying this thing into orbit. You saw the ascent, it was a little bit wobbly, but then again, this is a powerful spacecraft, and for the first time ever, someone gets to witness a sunrise over Kerbin from orbit, and it's a beautiful sight. It really is. Even with like stock atmosphere, it's still a beautiful, beautiful sight. It really is. And so we do one orbit, and then we're clear to descend down to 10,000 meters and ditch the stage, close everything up, get ready to descend into the atmosphere. Now, like I said, it was a little bit wobbly to begin with. It's a heavy rocket. We've still got to learn to fly these things. We have a lot of perfecting to do. This is still very early days. Like I said, this is our first orbital attempt. You can see the flames here engulfing the craft. Now, this re-entry vehicle, obviously it has a science bay attached to it, as well, which is underneath the heat shield, and a bay with 2 goo canisters in it. Now, that was, it's a bit longer than I perhaps would have liked for the actual craft. To be fair, that didn't really cause a problem during actual re-entry. It did actually cause a problem, though, once we'd gone subsonic. with regards to the parachutes, which you'll probably see in but a moment once the actual re-entry has happened. It kept wanting to go off-center it, and I've seemed to have discovered that the longer you actually make the vehicle, the more aerodynamically unstable it becomes within the atmosphere. That was one of the problems I had with the Eve lander. Speaking of the parachutes though, you'll be able to see the staging diagram in the bottom of the screen. You'll see that the parachute indicators are now red, and they'll turn to yellow and green very, very quickly. I have installed, thanks to you guys' suggestions, the parachute indicator, the shoot deploy indicator mod, or whatever it was called. Nice nifty little mod, and you can see here the problem that I had there. Yeah, I'm gonna mount my radial parachutes a little bit further up closer to the capsule next time, otherwise this will keep happening, and I don't want Valentina to be splashing down face first. It's not a graceful way to end the first flight, but it looks like our first orbital attempt has actually gone as a success, with the exception of this, obviously. This is not good. But before I leave, I'm just going to show you me just doing a last little bit of science, and then recovering the vessel and upgrading a couple of buildings, unlocking a couple of tech nodes. I can't speak. But I just wanted to ask guys before I go, would you prefer to see more cinematics and perhaps less gameplay like this, or would you prefer it the other way round with Operation Exploration, more gameplay and less cinematics of the story? Because these things take a long time to make, and I'd like to get a few more out, so I'd like to see what you guys would like me to prioritise. So I upgrade the tracking station, the launch pad, and the runway with the funds. So yeah, let me know down below, and until then guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out!